Hey everyone, I wanted to share some quick things that I loved about this weekend. I had such a great time, and I'm so thankful that I was able to go. And so, what it was is I went to the house of a super sweet, super wonderful lady named Lauren Bretz. And the purpose kind of was just to one, get together and hang out, and two, watch some videos from the Young Living convention. Usually, Young Living has an in person convention every summer. And, this year, due to COVID-19, it was virtual instead of in person. So the cool thing was that, the tickets were for anyone who wanted to have their own watch party or just watch it at their own house. The tickets are much cheaper or were much cheaper for the virtual convention. And also another cool thing was we were able to just sit in the comfort of someone's house. And so that was cool. And, I didn't have to travel all the way to Utah, which is where it's normally held because that's where the headquarters of Young Living is. So it was really cool. Her house was only like a little bit more than an hour away, like maybe an hour and 15 minutes away, and not a bad drive at all. And it was 3 days, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And she had her house, open. She invited us, anyone who lived in Florida, to come to her house on those 3 days from 11:45 to 4 p.m. 11:45 a.m. to 4 p.m. So, and that was basically the time that the general sessions of the convention were live and shown, and streaming. So it was so, like, what I really loved so much was just her hospitality and kindness. And I loved also hanging out with other people that were there, other like oily people. Um, so one thing that was neat was a lot of like upper level people were there, like higher ranks than me. And so I was able to just chat with them and learn some wisdom from them. And let's see what else. I was able to have like some really cool conversations with Lauren herself, which is amazing. Lauren is the second highest rank in Young Living, so she's pretty amazing. And let's see what else. She had so many neat like goodies there for us to like look at and sample and like eat and drink. She had Young Living's new tea, which Young Living has three new teas, like turmeric tea and green tea and black tea, and each of them have their own like amazing ingredients in them. And so Lauren had the black tea for us to, she made iced tea from it, and it was so good. And she also had Ningxia Red for us, and Ningxia Nitro, and also Ningxia Zing. And Mindwise. I had never tried Mindwise before, and it was so cool to be able to try that. Another thing was, since she is a Crown Diamond, the second highest rank, she was able to have the new products that were announced at convention at her house. So I was able to try them. It was so cool. So some of my favorites are Young Living's new liquid foundation makeup. And Young Living for a couple years has had a makeup line, but we've only had powder foundation. So now this new liquid foundation, everyone is so excited about, and I was able to try it on. It feels so good. You can see the ingredients. They are completely natural. It includes sandalwood essential oil, which is amazing for your face and even for your emotions. So it has this wonderful smell. So that's a couple things that I loved so much about it. There's also new liquid concealer, and that was another really cool thing. There's a new line of facial skincare called the Bloom line. It like to help brighten your face. And of course, with Young Living, it's all completely natural, all from plants, nothing synthetic. So it's so good. Let's see, there's Thieves Chest Rub, which like it's awesome. Like I'm going to be posting a little bit more about it later, but it is approved that we can say things about it such as it temporarily relieves coughs and it helps your respiratory system. It's you rub it on your chest. Its like main constituents are menthol and eucalyptus, and so there's peppermint also, and it's so good. And of course, our Thieves blend that is supportive of our immune system. What else? Okay, there are these new aroma rings that are like clear rings that have essential oils in them that you can like put on your nose, and you can also put them on your ear and anywhere else, like maybe on your finger. So I think that's cool. There's other really neat things. There's these new little kits. I have some notes here. Let's see. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, right now I'm not really finding it in my notes, and I don't really. Okay, new mini kits. There's the Serenity Now mini kit, which has like these 3 oil blends, like Stress Away, and I forget what else, 2 others that are really good for the emotions. There's Mind Over Matter, which is supportive of your brain, and so and that has peppermint and 2 other ones. I forget what else, I forget off the top of my head. Then there's the Wish You Well, which is supportive of your immune system. And then there's the Grab and Go, which is like all the oils in all those mini kits. There's new like oils available in these new contexts. For example, there's an oil called Cassia essential oil. It's one of the oils that is mentioned a lot in the Bible. It is one of the oils that Young Living has always had available in our Oils of Ancient Scripture kit, but now newly it's available in a 15 milliliter bottle by itself. So that's awesome. There's another one that's new. It's Plecanthrus or Ecuadorian oregano, which has similar properties to the oregano that we're all used to, except this one is like very gentle on skin. Regular oregano, please don't put it on your skin without using a carrier oil. There's a new vitamin D supplement that's made from lichen, whereas most other vitamin D supplements are made from like sheep's skin or sheep's wool, I forget. There's a new kids sleep supplement, which has Roman chamomile, lavender, magnesium, and tryptophan, and 5-HTP to help, kids to relax and sleep without anything that's bad for them. It's only stuff that's really good for them. Let's see. Also, we watched some really neat speakers in the videos. One motivational speaker, her name is Amy Purdy. You might have seen her on Dancing with the Stars. And she had an amazing story about just what happened in her life. She had always loved snowboarding and loved being active, and then she contracted meningitis. There was another word before it, but it's like I don't really remember. But long story short, it was a terrible thing. She like literally almost died. She lost both of her legs below the knee. And she was like completely wrecked. She was like, how am I going to live my life now? How am I going to snowboard? But the really awesome thing about her story was she used that as a springboard to, and now she sees obstacles not as even something to get around or get over, but as gifts that help us to be creative and to be even more fiery and passionate about what we love, because that made her kind of look into how she can solve this problem of getting back to snowboarding without legs. So she worked with some people to actually design feet for snowboarding. And then she was able to earn a bronze medal in the Paralympics. That's amazing. Also, she was on Dancing with the Stars, and for all the different dances, she had to work with people and like come up with different feet basically for each dance. So that's pretty amazing. Some other awesome speakers were Mary Young, who is the co-founder of Young Living. Um, I love how she just shared stuff about her life. And I don't want to make this too long. Another awesome thing about the whole like talking to people was that like some of the people came from even farther away than I did. Like this one lady that was there came from Fort Lauderdale, and she did find a cheap Airbnb, which I kind of forgot about Airbnb. So I found a pretty cheap hotel that's locally owned, and it was nice. It was on a lake. It was clean. It was like I enjoyed it. Also, a couple other people who came just for the first day. Some of them came from Claremont and some came from Sanford. So Sanford is definitely farther away than here. Um, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I just wanted to share how much I loved the whole thing. Also, additionally, I wanted to share Lauren had like a whole bunch of oils set out that we could use. Some vitality oils that we could put in our like tea and in our ningxia, and some other oils that we could use like topically or aromatically. She had a Zyto scanner thing, which is really cool all in itself, and I don't want to take too much time. Um, I'm just so thankful that I was able to go and hang out with these people, and thank you so much for watching. The cool thing also is Lauren has these little events like I think quarterly, like every couple of months. So it's really cool that she has that for us and that she invites us. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.